Que hola, soy Román González, le mando un saludo a todos los fans, bendiciones, cuídense.
Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I made a video about this young man about a week or so ago when he fought. That's none other than Austin, Texas' very own, and the young rising prospect coming out of Golden Boy Promotions, Floyd Schofield. Good young fighter, fun to watch, those great combinations, just a really, really fun fighter to watch. And obviously, there's still much to learn more about him. We still have to see him in a tough fight at some point in his career. But he's 12-0, 10 knockouts, doing his thing, having fun, looking good while doing it, doing what a fighter is supposed to be doing at this stage of his career. Now, in his last fight, he stopped veteran fighter Daniel Rosas out of Mexico City, who had, at that point in time, he had, almost 30 professional fights, 29 professional fights going into that fight. And Floyd Schofield looked really good against him. Stopped him in the first round. Yeah, like minute and a half into the fight, boom, got him out of there. Wicked left hook, slept him. He's 20 years old, but he's really ambitious. And I touched on this a little bit when I talked about him and Eric Tudor that night when they fought. But I want to touch on it some more because there's this article on Boxing about what he said. I love this attitude that he has. He stated the following, and I quote, Floyd Schofield. He said, I quote, "Hopefully I can get another fight before the end of the year and then get some of these guys they're calling top prospects. Marc Castro, Keyshawn Davis, all of them who they consider a top prospect. There can't be 20 of us. Only one can come out on top. I want everyone in my division," insists Floyd Schofield, end quote. So listen, man, I love what I'm hearing from him because, we got too many fighters this day and age, too many young fighters that when you ask them what they want next, they just say, "I'll do my manager and my promoter. I'll leave it up to them." But he's saying no, and he's naming them names. And I think apart from just naming the names and calling them out for fights on his own, he's even highlighting a bigger problem going on in the spectrum of the boxing world, which is the fact that you got a lot of really talented fighters, but you got fighters that really aren't active, fighting each other, undefeated fighters. Not fighting each other, I mean, like, for example, right? If I just go to the welterweight, I'll pick a weight class in boxing. If I just go to this punk-ass welterweight division, which I don't like. Y'all know I can't stand the welterweight division. Hold on. Like, you go to most weight classes in boxing. I won't call nobody punk-asses, and I won't go to no weight classes, but you know what I mean. Like, you go to these weight classes, and you see that, look at the top 50 in every weight class, you see about 15, 20 dudes undefeated. And not one of them has fought each other. So when you get a young fighter like Floyd Schofield calling a spade and saying, hey, Marc Castro, Keyshawn Davis, these kind of guys, they're all talented fighters, but we can't all be undefeated. Somebody has to rise from the ashes, and somebody has to show who's at that level. And that I feel like he's got the right attitude because, I think one of the problems we're having in boxing is that there's been such a emphasis placed on protecting the investment of your prospect that the prospects never get any real prospect building fights. And then, we're like 10 years into the career and they'll have a belt and they're still being treated like a prospect. Think about guys like David Benavidez. Look at him. He's being treated like a prospect and he's about to be freaking 30 years old in a couple years. And they're saying he's young and he's 26. So he's trying to get to the smoke as quickly as possible, and I get it, he's a fighter. I'm not so sure how realistic it is to make that Keyshawn Davis fight, but I'd like to see it happen. I think if Keyshawn Davis is as good as he thinks he is, and Floyd is as good as he thinks he is, and their handlers feel confident about their abilities, why not make it Floyd Schofield versus Keyshawn Davis? Marc Castro, he's looked vulnerable in some fights, but he's on the zone. He's with Matchroom USA, but like he's a DAZN fighter. That would be a spectacular fight to headline a smaller card. Floyd Schofield versus Marc Castro, a great fight. Marc Castro, I think, got some great things about him defensively, counterpunching. But there's a lot of questions there about him, and I think Floyd Schofield has questions about himself. So we want these questions answered in boxing. And I think Floyd Schofield is going the right way of calling these guys out. He's not being disrespectful, but he's saying, hey, We got young guys. He knows that he's not going to get Devin Haney next. He's not going to get Teofimo or Ryan Garcia or any of those Javonte Davis or any of those top guys anytime soon. So he's calling out the guys of his generation, the younger guys of his crop. And I think we should make these fights happen. And I think boxing fans should be campaigning for your Floyd Schofields to fight your Keyshawn Davises and your Marc Castros and this, that, and the third. And even like, you want to throw a British name in there, Floyd Schofield versus Adam Azim. These will all be great fights, but there has to be awareness brought to it by boxing media platforms. Fans got to push for it and put that pressure on the powers that be in boxing to make these fights happen. Otherwise, nothing will change, So, shout out to Floyd Schofield on a dominant knockout. I'm going to be covering his career some more because, man, the kid can really throw great combinations. He's strong. He's fast. He can punch. And I hope that Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, and all parties involved do right by his career because, man, he is something to watch. That's for damn sure. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What would you guys think about Floyd Schofield versus Keyshawn Davis? Floyd Schofield versus Marc Castro. Marc Castro versus Keyshawn Davis. These are all big, great matchups to happen. I don't think we should have to wait. I don't think the fighters want to wait. And I think boxing would be in a better place as a sport if we didn't wait. If we waited a little bit less. So ain't nothing to it but to get to it. Anyway, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.